What's up, everybody? James Bouligny here. I am your COVER1 host for the night. This is our Week 2 pre-game or post-game show. We had a lot of great games we got to get to. We were at the Lakeview win. We were at the Wall win. We were here at Central, and we had someone at the Robert Lee Garden City game. Before we get really far into it, though, we're going to hear a quick word from Kickin' Cuts. Looking for a fresh cut without breaking the bank? Well, Kickin' Cuts is now open at 4238 Sherwood Way. Haircuts start at $19 for kids and $22 for adults. They offer hot towels, beard detailings, multiple discounts, and they also sell hard-to-find hair care products. Kickin' Cuts is locally owned, and they're ready to get you looking sharp at an affordable price. Kickin' Cuts, located at 4238 Sherwood Way in San Angelo. All right, the Lakeview Chiefs are 2-0 on the season. What a great start of the year for the pride of the North Side. Lakeview, let's go, everybody. We're going to get right into the game right now. Here we go. Oh. All right, 6-12 left in the first quarter. Snyder hands it off. That gets hit by Anthony Rivera. Christian Esparza comes up with the ball. The Chiefs take it off to here we go. Chiefs threatening. Alviso takes the snap. He's going to find Esparza at the back of the end zone. He's up 7-0 over Snyder. Here we go. 10:02 left in the second quarter here. Alviso's going to hand it off to Isaiah Rios, who runs around the defense, gets across the goal line. Chiefs up 13-0 after about a 5-yard score there. All right, Snyder ball here. Seth Cooper's going to take the snap. He's going to look around, run around, but the Chiefs send a war party after him. Get to the back, he come up with a huge sack. The Chiefs are now up 21-0. Lakeview ball. Alviso is going to find DJ Munoz at the back of the end zone for another score. 28-0 with about a minute left in the half. Tigers need to get on the board here. Cooper is going to take it. He's going to look around. He's going to find Gavin Hernandez for a touchdown just before the break. Point after is no good. The Chiefs go up 28-6 at halftime. Late in the third now. Snyder's driving. Cooper looks, chunks it deep, and ends up throwing it to the defense. That's Esparza. He's coming up with a hell of a game here. Great game for Christian Esparza for the Lakeview Chiefs. All right, 26 seconds left in the third here. Alviso, quick pass out to Rios, who gets in for the 9-yard score. The Chiefs are up 35-14. 9:50 left in the game here. Tiger ball. Ethan Rios is going to get across the goal line, cut Lakeview's lead 35-21. And Tigers are trying, but Lakeview's just playing damn good football right now. Here we go. That's Alviso. He hit Braylon White on the quick slant for the score, 22. The Chiefs would score again there, make it 49-21. And here we go. Nehemiah Vasquez is going to take this one in for himself. Here is Coach Guevara after the win. Oh, excuse me. Victory formation for Lakeview here. Way to go, Chiefs. Here is Coach Guevara.
Joining me is head coach of the Lakeview Chiefs, Hector Guevara, after the big win over Snyder. Coach, give me your overall thoughts on your team's performance tonight.
I thought we played well. We had some breakdowns on defense that cost us, but overall I thought our kids battled and through adversity and overcame those mistakes.
Coach, you got back-to-back weeks with your offense scoring more than 40 points. What is that? Just say something about your quarterback and your wide receiver and your running back and your O-line.
We're just very fortunate. We're working together and making, building that chemistry. So hopefully we can continue. And we still got a long season, so hopefully we can keep it up.
Coach, on defense, despite allowing some explosive plays, y'all actually took the ball away a lot. That's got to be encouraging for you.
Yeah, we're very, very happy. Coach Tyler Party did a good job. The kids did a good job executing some good assignments. Again, we just got to clean it out.
All right, Coach, congrats on the win.
All right, there you have it. Lakeview is 2-0 to start the season. They're doing something right over there on the north side. But we're going to get into the Wallhawks and Brownwood Lions game here in a second. But before we do, here's a word from Shelburne Financial. At Shelburne Financial, you are more than just a number. They will help you plan for retirement, prepare tax documents, and more. Whether you're looking to grow your savings or plan for your future, the experienced team at Shelburne Financial is here to help you and guide you every step of the way. Give them a call at 944-9447 or head over to 3177 Executive Drive and invest in your future. All right, Tessa Koskovich and I went to Brownwood, Gordonwood Stadium. They're doing some upgrades there. They got construction going on all over the place. It's a lot different from what I remember it. But the Wall Hawks on their revenge tour went to go play Brownwood last year. The Hawks lost 17-7, and they didn't quite put all their offense in yet. They just switched over to that spread offense. This year, they have revenge on their mind, and they took it to Brownwood. We're gonna get right into the game now. We go Brownwood getting to the field. That's Judson Colson there, number 4, their quarterback. There's Wall taking the field. Of course, Landon York and Reed Robertson. Actually, that's who's going to connect here. About 7:50 left in the first quarter. He finds Reed Robertson in the back of the end zone. Hawks go up 7-0 early. He would also find Robertson again, but something happened to my phone. I couldn't quite get it. But anyway, here, this is the Hawks punt. They go to punt, but Raven Brado comes in with the block. Lions end up recovering it there, and they ended up having to settle for a field goal. And this, because of this play right here, they said he didn't quite catch it. He didn't have possession of the ball when he rolled out of bounds, but they end up getting a field goal, 14-3. Here is before halftime. Hagen Barbie takes that ball upfield, gets up here in a hurry off a quick little slant, a quick little screen pass from Landon York there. And then here is, I believe this is Kellen Oliver at the back of the end zone, 21-3, just before at halftime. This is after the half. You have Levi King picking off a ball intended for Carson No, snagged himself an interception there. Hawks take over. And here you go. The Lions weren't going to go down without a fight. They had a Calvin Webster step in front of one there, take it back the other way. Got a good chunk of yards there, but ends up going down before the goal line. Some trickery here. They pitch it to the running back, who ends up throwing a duck to Kellen Oliver, who takes it back. We're done with the picks for right now. That's Wall in their heavy formation. Dylan Sellers gets across the goal line, takes the score 28-3. About 7:42 left in the game. The Lions are looking to get something positive here, but Colson throws another interception, this time to Gunnar King, who ends up getting upfield quite a good ways there. The Hawks defense played just outstanding in this game. And here is the last touchdown of the game. Lions do get something positive there, but here's Coach Slaughter after the Hawks win.
We're here with Coach Slaughter. The Hawks just beat the Brownwood Lions 35-10. This is one of the games on the revenge tour, man. They beat the last team down this year. How you feeling about it?
Dude, great game. Just kids, they're definitely physical. It's amazing. Our crowd travels like a chin. But man, you feel how big their community. You get their stands were packed and a home opener. Great venue to play. Great night to play. Just so proud. Our kids really played solid. Impressive performance.
One thing is that one Brownwood's a bigger school. They're 4A. Last week you played Mason, and they didn't really have the best Lucas Mason day. You have a strong coach. You had a better look against these guys, but you still put up 25 more points than them. How much confidence are you building your team?
No, I just told the kids. Absolutely love what we just got done and where we're heading. But we have a huge rivalry game next week. Jim Ned.
Don't
okay. Our focus will be on the next week. And again, I told him I need to enjoy this one for about 12 hours. Because that was a hard fought, tough, solid game. We really played clean, and I'm impressed with what we did.
Now we're talking about Jim Ned. This has been a game that's been on the basket seemingly forever. You got Jim Ned next week. Have you seen anything you've done here?
We did peek at one film. We traded on Tuesday. Again, your focus was here, but now we'll turn it on. It's just no matter what. That's always us and those guys are pretty equally matched year after year. We bring out our absolute best, in each other. I have all the respect in the world for the coaches and their kids. But, it's one we want to win, one they want to win, and I have no doubt we will get their very best shot. They're going to get the Hawks' best shot, so let's go get after it.
All right, Coach, we appreciate you talking to us.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
All right, there you have it. There's Coach Slaughter talking about the Hawks' big win, 35-10 over the Brownwood Lions. Brownwood, new head coach. They did have some, the positive there at the end, and they were taking some chances downfield, but couple guys were running open, man. I noticed being on the field that, hey, there are other guys open. You know, trust your guys, and you're going to be able to have a lot of success in that offense. All right, now we're going to go into Amarillo versus Central. Central came up short against the Amarillo Sandies 41-21. Let's get into the game right now. Here we go. This is Juvenin. He's going to take it on the field, one cut and bomb. Slow, 56 yards for the score. Sandies go up 7-0 over Central. All right, Central ball here about midfield. Micah Smith's going to take the snap, flip, and launch it downfield. Colton Hill. Huge game. Good to see Colton Hill back from injury there. All right, Bobcat ball here. Smith can take it. He's going to find Colton Hill again along the sidelines for a big kind of goal there. Good to see Bobcats moving the ball pretty well. Central now on the 7. Smith sends a guy. Looks and finds who else but Colton Hill. Back to the game. Good job keeping the feet in for the score. All right, Amarillo possession here. Quarterback Jet Lopez is going to find Oliver Parsons, who kicks it in the here, gets upfield in for the touchdown. Sandy's over the Bobcats. Bobcat ball here, coming back the other way. Michael Smith gets it here. Quick pass. Gets 5 yards there. Gets upfield for the Cats. On the goal line here, about 6 yards out. Sends a guy out there. Another quick grab by Gabriel Garcia. Stretches out, gets across the goal line. Here you go, Amarillo up 30-21, 11 minutes left in the game. Lopez hits Dudovin. He gets upended by Trey Caballos. Amarillo ball here. He's going to launch it downfield. He ends up finding Lane Belcher. The interception. Gets up the field a little ways, but Central does come up short. Here is Coach Smith.
Coach, it seemed like there's some missed opportunities tonight. Just how do you feel overall?
Yeah, just, defensively, we couldn't get off the field on third down. That was the story for me. When you struggle on third down and a good team converts, that was a good team. They did a good job. They put us in some stressful positions, exposed some things that we have to work on. But what I'm proud about is the effort that we played with the entire game. When you play good people, you position yourself. It minimizes, every time that you make a mistake, it's maximized out here by them. We can't do that. We got to play cleaner football, do a better job on third down defensively. But I'm proud of the energy. We'll be better. We're better this week than we were last week. Keep improving and getting better.
All right, you heard it there from Coach Smith. Bobcats are going to get better again. It's Micah Smith. It's his second start, first home game. And you saw it there. He connected on some big passes downfield. He's got experienced weapons out there. Zay Johnson, the running back, did not play last night, so that was a big deal. Take your number one running back out. It's obviously going to affect your game plan, but they're going to right the ship and get things going here in hopefully week 3. And before we go any further, we're going to hear a quick word from Angelo MRI.
Have you ever needed an MRI? Do you know someone that needs an MRI? And did you know that you have a choice? When your doctor orders an MRI, tell them that you choose Angelo MRI. The founders of Angelo MRI started Angelo MRI when they faced the high cost of MRIs from traditional medical facilities. That's why Angelo MRI offers a better way, a high-quality MRI for just $5.95. And Angelo MRI accepts all insurance, saving you time and money. It's your health, your money, and your choice. Angelo MRI, 4114 South Jackson in San Angelo, or look them up at angelomri.com. Remember, when your doctor orders an MRI, tell them that you choose Angelo MRI.
All right, there you have it. Need an MRI? Go to Angelo MRI. We sent our man Ernesto out to Robert Lee for the Robert Lee Garden City game. This is a good one last year, and this one Robert Lee proved why they are Robert Lee. That I'm telling you, that 6-man matchup between Robert Lee and Water Valley later on in the year is going to be a huge one. Ernesto, take it away.
Robert Lee is kicking off to Garden City. Garden City won the toss, elected to receive. Trying for the onside kick to get the possession, and it's fielded by Garden City, and he is taking it all the way to the end zone. First play of the game, touchdown on the kickoff. After the touchdown, Garden City is going to try for the 2 points here. Both teams are set. Snap is down, bobbled, and it was blocked. 6-0. Score here in the first. Ball's on the 1-yard line here now for the Steers. Just trying to answer after the first touchdown was scored by the Garden City Bearcats. And he goes in for the touchdown. Set for the 2-point kick here. Snap is good. Oh, and it's no good. 4th down here and long for the Bearcats, deep in their own territory at the 11-yard line. They are going to go ahead and keep it, and he fumbles it, and it is recovered by Robert Lee, and that is a touchdown for the Steers. Time for the 2-point conversion kick. They're set. Snap is up, and it's blocked, and we are at 14-6. First and goal here at the 2-yard line for the Steers. They go to the left side, and Sherwood just walks in with it. So after that touchdown with 5 minutes here in the first quarter, it's 20-6, and it is now time for the extra point. 2-point kick here. Holder's waiting for the snap. Looks like he was offsides again. Oh, he's going to keep it himself. Throws it, and he has a receiver, but there's a flag on the play. We'll just see if that was on the Bearcats. If it is, the conversion was good, so it's another offside, and that extra point is going to be counted good. After that 4th down conversion, it's 1st and goal at the 1-yard line for the Bearcats, knocking at the door, trying to get in here for another score. And he hands it off, and he just runs in for the touchdown. Bearcats scored after that touchdown. It's 21-12. Waiting on the kick. Snaps down, and it is going to go through the uprights. It is good. Ball. 3rd and 1 here for the Steers with 1:14 to go. They're driving, trying to get another score on the board. Sherwood's going to run it himself, and he is taking it up the field. Nobody touches him, and he is in for a touchdown. Steers, so right now just waiting on them to get the ball ready to go here. After a discussion, the referees throw a flag for a personal foul on Garden City, which is actually going to be assessed on the kickoff. So the score should be 27-14, pending the 2-point kick right now. And it's going to be an attempt, throws it, has a receiver for 1 yard, and it's good, so it'll be 28-14. After a timeout by the Steers, it's going to be 1st and goal here, and should be at the 2-yard line. Scoreboard says 1, but it is spotted at the 2, as you can see. Steers are getting the play in, and we are coming back from a timeout, so they should have an idea of what to do. Pitches it back to Sherwood. Sherwood's just going to run in, untouched, and it's good. Time for the extra points here. Players are getting set. Holder is waiting for the snap. It's down and it's blocked. 1:07 to go here for the Steers. Great field position. Pitches it back to Sherwood. He's going to keep it himself. Just try to beat the defenders. And it looks like he's just going to walk in for another touchdown here. And the Steers are going to try another 2-point kick. Up 46-14 after that Sherwood touchdown with less than a minute to go here in the second quarter. Snaps down, kicks up. This time it gets some air, and it's good. Makes it 48-4. 24 seconds left here in the first half. After that turnover, Sherwood keeps it again, makes a move, gets away from the defender, has a room, goes into the end zone.
Touchdown.
And it is a touchdown for Robert Lee. After that touchdown, it's 54-14. Time for the 2-point try on the kick here. Snap is a little high, but he does manage to get it through those uprights. Will be 56-14. Robert Lee's driving, trying to close this out here. Third down and 3 for the Steers with 8.5 to go. Getting the play in with 18 seconds on the play clock. Bearcats are ready. Pitches it back to Sherwood. Sherwood's going to keep it. Tries to break some tackles, and he just gets over his defender and scores for the touchdown. And that is going to do it as the Steers are up 62-14. It's a 45er tonight. This game is over. This is Ernesto Rodriguez here in Robert Lee. The final score was 62-14. The Robert Lee Steers were able to close it out and the opening possession of the third quarter. All they needed was 3 points, but as they got the touchdown, Brenner Sherwood closed it out. Talked to the coach after the game. He was really thrilled with the way things ended. They definitely needed a game like this. So when it comes to six-man football here at Griffith Stadium, Robert Lee Steers defeated the Garden City Bearcats 62-14, and that'll wrap it up here in the third quarter. We are done for the night, and have a great one.
College football and live Texas country music every Saturday. Enjoy 3 big college games followed by live music every Saturday at the ArcLight Bar and Grill inside the Clarion Hotel at 441 Rio Concho Drive. This Saturday is Ronnie and the Redwoods following the Oklahoma versus Michigan game at around 10 p.m. It's the Texas Country Tailgate every Saturday at the ArcLight Sports Bar and Grill inside the Clarion Hotel, located at 441 Rio Concho Drive in San Angelo. All right, we are going to get right into some scores here. We're going to go ahead and there were some good games last night and some kind of games that kind of surprised me a little bit. Let's just get right into it, I guess. DeSoto and North Crowley. North Crowley wins that one 36-27 over DeSoto. Wink and Stanton. Wink beat Stanton 44-20. Abilene over Abilene Cooper 34-13. Hamilton over Early 34-0. Petrolia over Olney 58-8. Stanford over De Leon 33-20. Collinsville over Cooper 14-0. South Lake Carroll over Hebron 35-7. Monday over Winters 49-0. That's Menard over Rochelle 65-16. Allen over Cedar Hill 38-0. Millsap over Dublin 53-7. Paint Rock over Lorraine 51-46. That's a great six-man matchup right there. Strawn over Knox City 65-20. Gunter over Prosper Richland Springs 28-6. Lake Travis over Rockwall 28-20. Panther Creek over Mullen 49-42. Panther Creek. Ganado over Bowling 28-27. Great game. Duncanville over South Oak Cliff 35-28. Argyle Liberty Christian. That's not correct. That's Texarkana won that game. Wichita Falls Memorial over Wolford Friendship 33-26. Holiday over Munster 48-44. Crane over Kermit 42-6. Lakeview over Snyder 49-28. Stephenville over Everman 45-0. Shiner over Rice Consolidated 34-15. McCamey over Colorado City 42-19. Tidehaven over Goliad 38-7. Llano over Comanche 62-23. Big Spring over Lubbock 41-27. Columbus over LaGrange 49-7. Brock over Lake Worth 67-7. Junction over San Saba 20-6. LD Bell versus Odessa. LD Bell wins that one 51-13. Ozona over El Dorado 76-29. Ozona. That running back at Ozona is truly a freak of nature. He put up some insane numbers, just like he did in week 1. Amarillo over San Angelo Central 41-21. Lubbock Cooper over Lubbock Coronado 49-14. Merkel over Bangs 29-26. Levelland over Pecos 41-21. Johnson City over Sonora 22-12. Brady over Mason 24-22. Euless Trinity over Midland Lee, 28-16. San Antonio Davenport over Kerrville Tybee, 66-13. Anson over Archer City, 56-0. Coahoma over Roscoe, 14-3. Fort Stockton over Alpine, 59-16. Clifton beat Coleman, 28-14. Poth beat Falls City, 53-0. Grape Creek beat Reagan County, 38-16. Wall over Brownwood, 35-10. Post over Forsan, 64-6. Midland Greenwood over Sweetwater, 47-8. Cross Plains over Abilene TLCA, 75-8. Canadian over Bushland, 24-14. Amarillo River Road over Tulia, 27-12. Jim Ned over Cedar Hill TLC, 23-22. Muleshoe over La Mesa, 32-24. New Deal over Lubbock Roosevelt, 35-14. Humboldt Atascocita over Katy, 52-33. Paradise over Godley, 47-20. Miles over Sterling City, 20-0. Clyde over Eastland, 52-28. Zephyr over Blackwell, 45-0. Toller over Teague, 13-12. Richland Springs over May, 42-14. Lubbock Liberty over Idalou, 55-12. Rankin over Erie County, 48-0. El Paso Pebble Hills over Midland, 13-12. New Home over Ropes, 28-14. Albany over Hawley, 21-7. Ballinger over Cristobal, 13-6. Cisco over San Angelo TLCA, 39-6. Robert Lee over Garden City, 62-14. Odessa Compass over Ira Ann, 21-18. Panhandle over Stratford, 61-19. Canyon over Andrews, 22-16. Childress over Breckenridge, 21-14. Refugio over London, 55-6. Whiteface over Happy, 55-0. I'm assuming due to weather. El Paso Eastlake Odessa Permian. Permian beat Eastlake 27-12. Eden over Sydney 28-14. Bront over Rule 50-0. Gordon over Valley 64-14. Klondike over Buena Vista 46-0. Westbrook over Jonesboro 64-16. Water Valley over Hermley 56-8. Whit Harrell over Very Best 46-0. Cherokee over Lakey 80-30. That's the show for this week. Next week, we're going to make it out to I think Ozona plays Brady. We're going to go see Christian Villarreal in action. He has like 700 yards and 11 rushing touchdowns already on the year. It's only week 2. Next week, they play the Brady Bulldogs and the Sear Menefield, DeMarcus Reed up front. 2 big, that's unstoppable force meets immovable object type play right there. But huge shout out to all of our guys, Ryan Chadwick, Paul Harris, Ashton, Ernesto, Tessa, and our scorekeepers, Shelby and Judy, for helping us out. Until next week, we'll see you.